Ever since I started sharing my life with my amazing Filipino girlfriend, my comment section has been flooded with questions. What's it really like? Is it all just tropical beaches and sweet nothings? Well, today I'm pulling back the curtain. We're going beyond the stereotypes and into the real, day-to-day, behind-the-scenes life of being in a relationship with a Filipino. And let me tell you, it's so much more interesting and rewarding than you might think. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's talk about what really happens. First things first, let's talk about family. If you've heard that family is a huge deal in the Philippines, you've heard right. But it's not just a big deal, it's everything. When you're dating a Filipina, you're not just dating her. You're building a connection with her mom, her dad, her siblings, her cousins, her titas and titos, the whole crew. In the beginning, this can feel a little intimidating. I remember my first video call with her parents. I was so nervous. I wanted to make a good impression, show respect, and not say anything foolish. But what I discovered was this incredible warmth and acceptance. They weren't interrogating me, they were welcoming me. They were genuinely interested in who I was, not just as their daughter's boyfriend, but as a person. This concept of family extends into our daily life. We're in constant communication with them, sharing updates, celebrating small wins, and offering support during tough times. It's taught me that family isn't just a group of people you're related to. It's your foundation, your support system, and your biggest cheerleading squad, all rolled into one. It's a beautiful and sometimes chaotic part of the package. Now, let's get to one of my favorite topics, food. Oh, the food. Forget everything you thought you knew about Filipino cuisine from just hearing about it. Experiencing it firsthand is a whole other level. My life has become a delicious journey through adobo, sinigang, lechon, and hilo-hilo. My girlfriend's love language is definitely feeding me, and I am not complaining. One of the first things she ever made for me was chicken adobo. The smell alone was intoxicating, a mix of soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, and bay leaves. That first bite was a revelation. It was savory, slightly tangy, and incredibly comforting. But it's not just about the famous dishes. It's the everyday moments. It's her insisting I try a street food snack I've never seen before, or the way her eyes light up when she introduces me to a fruit I can't even pronounce. And here's a secret. In a Filipino household, have you eaten? Is the ultimate I love you? It's the first question you'll be asked when you walk through the door, when you call on the phone, or even when you just look a little tired. It's a gesture of care that's so simple yet so profound. My palate has expanded. My appreciation for home-cooked meals has skyrocketed, and let's just say my pants are a little tighter, but my heart is much fuller. Okay. Let's address something really important, the communication and culture gap. It's real, and it's something we navigate every single day. I'm from a very direct, say-what-you-mean culture. In the Philippines, communication is often more indirect and nuanced. There's a huge emphasis on pakikisama, which is about maintaining smooth interpersonal relationships and avoiding conflict. So, early on, there were times I'd ask a direct question and get a more roundabout answer, which left me confused. For example, I might ask, "Do you want to go to this restaurant?" And she might say, "It's up to you," or whatever you like. In my mind, I'm thinking, just tell me yes or no. But for her, it was a way of being accommodating and not imposing her own preference. We had to learn each other's languages, And I'm not just talking about English and Tagalog. I'm talking about the language of emotion, of intent, and of cultural background. We learned to be more patient with each other. I learned to read between the lines, to pay attention to her tone and body language. She learned that my directness wasn't me being rude. It was just how I was raised to communicate. It's a constant dance of learning, explaining, and most importantly, laughing at the misunderstandings. It has made our communication stronger and more intentional than any relationship I've had before. Another huge part of our behind-the-scenes life is the concept of lambing. There isn't a perfect one-word translation for it in English. It's a unique Filipino expression of affection. It's a combination of sweetness, tenderness, and a kind of playful coaxing. It's the gentle touch on the arm, the sweet, high-pitched tone of voice she uses when she wants to ask for something, or just the random, super affectionate cuddles. At first, I didn't know what to make of it. But I quickly learned that lambing is a fundamental part of showing love and care. It's the antidote to a stressful day. No matter how bad things get, a little bit of lambing can make everything feel okay. It's her way of saying, I'm here for you. I cherish you. It's incredibly endearing, and it's something I've come to adore. It adds this layer of sweetness and playfulness to our relationship that I never knew I was missing. It's a small, daily act that constantly reminds us of our connection and affection for one another. It's the glue that holds a lot of moments together. Now, let's talk about resilience and positivity. Life throws curveballs at everyone, but I have never met anyone who faces challenges with the same level of grace and optimism as my girlfriend and her family. There's a Filipino spirit of bahala na, which is often misunderstood by outsiders as a fatalistic come what may. But it's not about giving up. It's a unique blend of faith, acceptance, and a deep-seated belief that you've done your best, and the rest is up to a higher power. It's about finding the strength to smile and carry on, even when things are incredibly tough. I've seen this firsthand. Whether it's dealing with a family emergency back home or navigating the stresses of our own lives, there's always this underlying current of hope. There's always a reason to be grateful, always a reason to laugh. Filipinos find joy in the simplest things: a good meal with family, singing karaoke off key, or just sharing stories. This perspective has been transformative for me. It's taught me to be less anxious about the future and more present in the moment. It's taught me that happiness isn't about having a perfect life. It's about appreciating the imperfect, beautiful life you have. Of course, no relationship is perfect, and cross-cultural ones come with their own unique set of challenges. We've had to navigate different expectations around money, personal space, and future planning. There are moments of frustration and misunderstanding. There are times when the distance from her family feels immense and weighs heavily on her. Supporting her through homesickness is a big part of my role as her partner. It means listening when she needs to talk, encouraging video calls with her family, and learning to cook her favorite comfort foods to give her a little taste of home. But here's the key. We face these challenges together. We communicate openly, we compromise, and we always approach our disagreements from a place of love and respect. We see our cultural differences not as barriers, but as opportunities to learn and grow, both as individuals and as a couple. Every challenge we overcome makes our bond stronger and our understanding of each other deeper. It's a journey, not a destination. So, what really happens behind the scenes of my relationship with my Filipino girlfriend? It's a life filled with more family, more food, and more laughter than I ever imagined. It's learning to communicate on a deeper level and embracing a whole new way of showing affection. It's being inspired daily by a culture of resilience, positivity, and unwavering faith. It's not a fairy tale, and it's not what you see in the movies. It's something far better. It's real. It's a beautiful, messy, challenging, and incredibly rewarding journey of two people from different worlds building a life together. It's about love, patience, and a whole lot of adobo. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today and letting me share a piece of my heart with you. If you're in a cross-cultural relationship, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. What's something beautiful you've learned from your partner's culture? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more stories. Until next time, take care.